Cody Rhodes confirmed The Rock's return at WWE SummerSlam 2025, the best and worst of WWE Raw. When did WWE put Brock Lesnar on banned list? Hulk Hogan struck by tragedy. Why did WWE broke up A-Town Down Under? The WWE ruined Gunther's credibility. WWE is making a big mistake with CM Punk. AJ Styles officially handed a new name. Roman Reigns breaks silence after yeeting. The WWE confirms Seth Rollins will be kicked out of Paul Heyman's stable. Let's dive right in. The best and worst of WWE Raw. Monday Night Raw delivered a packed show, setting the stage for SummerSlam, now less than 2 weeks away. The episode shaped the pay-per-view card with new stipulations for the Women's Intercontinental Championship match and the addition of a Men's Intercontinental title bout. Matches already on the lineup got extra fuel, but Raw wasn't just about SummerSlam hype. The night brought intense matches and fiery angles, though not every moment landed perfectly. With a mix of highs and lows, some choices soared while others stumbled. Here's a look at the best and worst from the Red Brand's latest episode. Number 1. The worst. Roman Reigns' SummerSlam match is still a mystery. Fans were hyped for the main event segment, where Roman Reigns faced off with Paul Heyman, joined by Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. The mic work was sharp, and a brawl erupted, with Jey Uso rushing in to back Reigns. It was a hot moment, but it left a big hole. No SummerSlam match was confirmed for Reigns. A tag team clash with Reigns and Jey against Breaker and Reed feels like the obvious call. Or maybe WWE splits it into singles matches. Keeping fans guessing this close to the biggest party of the summer is frustrating and could dampen ticket sales. Number 2. The best. Gunther steals the show against CM Punk. Raw started strong with CM Punk grabbing the mic, only to be cut off by Gunther in a heated promo battle. Punk's usually the king of verbal sparring, but the ring general flipped the script, dominating the exchange. Gunther boldly claimed Punk would never hold the World Heavyweight Championship or be the best in the world, landing heavy blows. It's almost unheard of for Punk to lose a mic fight, but Gunther's commanding performance turned heads and cranked up the excitement for their SummerSlam showdown. Number 3. The worst. Sami Zayn's loss and injury sell falls flat. Sami Zayn returned to Raw after weeks away, still selling a rib injury, to get revenge on Karrion Kross. Their one-on-one match was solid but sluggish, with Zayn focusing heavily on his ribs. Kross, not a standout in the ring, used a pipe to score the win. Zayn's selling is a strength, but it slowed the match to a crawl, and the loss felt pointless. The segment lacked the fire fans expect from Zayn, making it a disappointing miss. Number 4. The best. Braun Breaker shines bright. The night closed with a red-hot segment featuring Roman Reigns, Paul Heyman, Braun Breaker, and a quiet Bronson Reed, delivering one of the best promos of the month. While Reigns and Heyman's war of words grabbed attention, Breaker was the breakout star. He went toe-to-toe with Reigns, one of wrestling's biggest names, and held his own with confidence. Even without a SummerSlam match set, Breaker's performance showed he's ready to be a main event player, boosting his stock big time. When did WWE put Brock Lesnar on banned list? Brock Lesnar was added to WWE's banned list in early 2024, according to Dave Meltzer on Wrestling Observer Radio. The move came after Lesnar was legally implicated in Janelle Grant's lawsuit against Vince McMahon, which halted plans for his return at the 2024 Royal Rumble. Meltzer explained that WWE and Triple H are ready to bring the Beast incarnate back the moment their lawyers give the go-ahead, but for now, the legal issues keep him off TV. I mean, he's not allowed and the lawyers won't let him do it. I don't know if there's anything... people have been talking about it, but this has been the same thing since the Janelle Grant lawsuit's been filed, as far as I know. It's up to the lawyers. If the lawyers say it's okay, they'll bring him in tomorrow, but obviously their belief is he shouldn't be on their TV. It's been that way for a year and a half. He was on the banned list from when they took him out of the Royal Rumble. Last year's Royal Rumble, not this year's, Meltzer said. This aligns with UFC legend Daniel Cormier's comments on MightyCast, where he noted Lesnar is on the banned list and in so much trouble. Lesnar's last WWE appearance was at SummerSlam 2023, where he lost to Cody Rhodes. Despite his absence, Lesnar remains a fan favorite, with a legendary career as one of WWE's most dominant stars. His stance on the WWE Hall of Fame, shared on the Pat McAfee Show in 2022, shows he's unbothered by accolades, saying he doesn't give a F about being inducted. Hulk Hogan struck by tragedy. The wrestling world is reeling from the loss of Eric Service, better known as Roddy Hogan, who passed away on Monday, July 21st, as confirmed by the Cauliflower Alley Club. Service was a beloved figure, famous for his uncanny Hulk Hogan impersonation, complete with the iconic red and yellow gear, bandana, and handlebar mustache. For decades, he was a fixture at WWE and WCW events, often spotted front row and featured on TV. His passion for Hulkamania turned into a real friendship with Hulk Hogan himself, with the two frequently photographed together. Service wasn't just a fan, he lived the wrestling life, appearing at conventions and meet and greets, connecting with fans nationwide. The Cauliflower Alley Club praised his love for the business, and tributes from wrestlers, fans, and industry veterans flooded in, celebrating the energy he brought ringside. Roddy Hogan's absence will be felt, but his Hulkamania spirit lives on. On a brighter note, Hulk Hogan is pushing forward with a new project. He and Eric Bischoff recently launched Real American Freestyle RAF, a freestyle wrestling promotion aimed at spotlighting top athletes. RAF's debut event, RAF 01, is set for August 30th at the Wolstein Center in Cleveland, Ohio. Fox Nation has signed on as the exclusive broadcast partner, as announced by President Lauren Pedersen, and will air RAF 01 along with a second event later this year at a venue yet to be revealed. We're thrilled to partner with the Real American Freestyle team as they build a visionary brand that redefines the future of wrestling. Fusing elite athleticism with unmatched entertainment, it's an honor to be part of the new era of the world's oldest and most iconic sport, Pedersen said. Hogan echoed the excitement, emphasizing the partnership's importance. Real American Freestyle is creating something that's never been done before, and we needed a partner that understood that and could build with us. Fox Nation is synergistic with our brand. They appreciate the importance of bringing this sport to the masses, and they believe in our goal, Hogan said. Why did WWE broke up A-Town Down Under? This week's Raw marked the sudden end of A-Town Down Under, the former WWE Tag Team Champions. Grayson Waller and Austin Theory had been teetering on the edge of a split for over a year, but their breakup came out of nowhere, with no promo or feud to set it up. On Monday's Raw, Waller approached the New Day, revealing that Theory was sidelined with an injury. Without detailing the injury's nature, Waller declared A-Town Down Under done, calling Theory 240-pound dead weight and pitching himself to join Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods' faction. The duo hadn't been getting much screen time lately. Their last tag match was a loss to the Usos on March 24, 2025 on Raw. Theory's most recent singles match, a loss to El Grande Americano on July 14th during a main event taping, might be where he got hurt. With Waller now pursuing a new path, Theory could be out for a while. A-Town Down Under had a strong start after winning the WWE Tag Team Championships, even taking shots at Triple H while receiving the revamped belts, which drew boos from the crowd. Their Waller Effect segments gave them airtime to diss top stars or get roughed up, keeping them relevant. But after losing the titles to DIY, their mid-card momentum fizzled. Hints of tension surfaced, with Waller often using Theory, who seemed to catch on slowly. Despite moments of Waller playing the villain to his partner, WWE never built a proper breakup storyline, suggesting they've given up on the team. A-Town Down Under naturally drew heat as heels, even shining in moments like Theory getting knocked out by boxing champ Terrence Crawford, which fans ate up. Their ability to deliver convincing heel promos without needing a babyface rival was a strength. Splitting them without a storyline keeps both as heels, avoiding the need to turn one, likely Theory, into a babyface. It leaves the door open for Theory to return as either a good guy or a villain. Fans are left wondering when Theory will be back and whether Waller will officially join the New Day. The WWE ruined Gunther's credibility. Inside sources have called out WWE's handling of Gunther, claiming the company has hurt the World Heavyweight Champion's aura. On this week's Raw, the ring general interrupted CM Punk's promo, tearing into his ego and promising to crush him at SummerSlam, vowing to make Punk regret stepping into the ring. But on Sportskeeda Wrestling's Legion of Raw, a source argued that WWE undermined Gunther's dominance by booking him to lose key matches. Listen, man, being a writer and watching all these shows, it's so hard for me to forget the Gunther losses. Those losses should have never happened. They want us to believe in him as a champion. They gave him a win over Goldberg, the source said. The source pointed to Gunther's losses to Sami Zayn for the Intercontinental Championship and Jey Uso for the World Heavyweight Championship as major blows to his invincible image. They believe WWE tried to rebuild him with a big win over Goldberg, but those earlier defeats still cast a shadow over his current reign. As Gunther gears up to face CM Punk in their first ever singles match at SummerSlam, all eyes are on who will leave MetLife Stadium with the World Heavyweight Championship. WWE is making a big mistake with CM Punk. Inside sources have raised concerns about WWE's decision to position CM Punk for a World Heavyweight Championship win against Gunther at SummerSlam. On this week's Raw, Punk fired up the crowd with a promo about preparing his entire career for a fierce opponent like the Ring General. Gunther interrupted, leading to a sharp exchange of verbal shots. However, on Sportskeeda Wrestling's Legion of Raw, a source argued that putting the title on Punk would be a misstep for WWE's future. I don't think a belt on CM Punk does anything. Again, man, they're marks for Punk. They're gonna sing along with Punk whether he has a belt or not. They've got to start elevating other people in this company. Everybody is in the 42 to 43-year-old plus club, and we got to start handing this thing over, man, the source said. The source believes that while hardcore fans would love seeing the best in the world as champion, it wouldn't help push younger talent to the forefront, which WWE desperately needs. With Punk and Gunther set to collide in their first ever singles match at SummerSlam, the WWE Universe is eager to see how this blockbuster showdown unfolds at MetLife Stadium. AJ Styles officially handed a new name. AJ Styles was in top form on this week's Raw, tormenting Intercontinental Champion Dominic Mysterio with a string of comedic stunts. Styles, who's been gunning for Mysterio's title, finally secured a match at SummerSlam 2025 after Adam Pearce threatened to strip the Judgment Day member of the championship. Throughout the show, Styles stole the spotlight, popping up in disguises as a valet, a janitor, and even part of the medical team, keeping Dominic on edge. WWE's official X account leaned into the fun, giving Styles a new nickname, Valet J Styles. Valet J Styles, the tweet read. With the WWE Universe loving his antics, all eyes are on whether the Phenomenal One can outsmart Dominic Mysterio at the biggest party of the summer and walk away with the Intercontinental Championship. Roman Reigns breaks silence after yeeting. Roman Reigns had fans laughing after this week's Monday Night Raw went off the air, where he broke character to join his cousin Jey Uso in a fun moment with the crowd. During the show, Reigns sparked a wild brawl with Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, landing a Superman punch on Breaker before taking a brutal spear from the former Intercontinental Champion. Jey Uso rushed to the ring to save his cousin, and after Raw ended, the OG Bloodline duo got the WWE Universe hyped by yeeting together. Reigns, however, took to social media to playfully claim the moment was fake, saying the video was AI generated. Reigns made his big return on last week's Raw, saving Jey from Breaker and Reed's attack, stopping Reed from crushing him with a tsunami. This week, Jey returned the favor, helping Reigns stand tall against their foes to close the show. WWE is teasing a potential tag team match at SummerSlam pitting Reigns and Jey against Heyman's duo, but nothing's been confirmed yet. The WWE confirms Seth Rollins will be kicked out of Paul Heyman's stable. The main event of this week's Raw saw Paul Heyman, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed squaring off with Roman Reigns, leading to a wild brawl where Reigns and Jey Uso came out on top. The segment dropped a major hint that Seth Rollins could be on his way out of Heyman's heel faction. Instead of confronting Reigns for interrupting, Heyman offered the OTC a spot in his group, revealing that Rollins faces a long recovery from his knee injury. This suggests Heyman might be hunting for a new leader to replace the Visionary. To be fair, I might be there. My wife is wrestling Lyra Valkyria for the Intercontinental Championship at SummerSlam, so we'll see, depending on how this goes. If traveling is easy enough, I might make my way out to, we're at MetLife. We're outside New York, New Jersey for 2 nights, SummerSlam in August. So we'll see, Rollins said on The Rich Eisen Show, hinting he might still appear backstage at SummerSlam to support his wife, Becky Lynch, in her title defense against Lyra Valkyria. While the idea of Rollins being kicked out is speculative, it's possible Heyman's offer was a trap set by Rollins himself to lure Reigns. With the Visionary sidelined for months, WWE could be setting the stage for a shakeup in Heyman's stable. Whether Heyman replaces Rollins or the company has other plans, the WWE Universe is eager to see how this unfolds at SummerSlam. Cody Rhodes confirmed The Rock's return at WWE SummerSlam 2025. With SummerSlam 2025, WWE's biggest event, set to stream on Netflix and Peacock in less than 2 weeks as a historic 2-night spectacle, the company is pulling out all the stops. Stars like CM Punk, Gunther, Tiffany Stratton, Rhea Ripley, Sky, and John Cena are confirmed, with Cena facing Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship. Rhodes, seeking revenge after losing the title to Cena at WrestleMania, might not be alone in the ring, as signs point to The Rock making a blockbuster return. Here are key clues suggesting the final boss could shake things things up at SummerSlam. On SmackDown, Cody Rhodes and John Cena traded intense promos during their contract signing for the title match. Rhodes took a shot at The Rock, saying he didn't back down when the final boss came for his soul and spot, likely referencing his WrestleMania 40 clash with Roman Reigns. Since The Rock is rarely mentioned on TV, this bold name drop feels like a deliberate hint at his return, though it's unclear if it's a jab or a sign of something bigger. Another clue came from Rhodes' appearance. On SmackDown and social media, he sported a Rolex watch strikingly similar, if not identical, to one associated with The Rock. He also posed in sunglasses matching the final boss's signature style. One matching accessory could be a coincidence, but two, it's a strong signal. This could be a subtle Easter egg teasing The Rock's arrival, or a sign that Rhodes has sold his soul to the final boss, perhaps receiving these items as gifts, much like characters in the Marvel Cinematic Universe's Ironheart, where selling one's soul to Mephisto comes with symbolic items like a magical cloak. Rhodes' actions on SmackDown further fuel speculation. During the contract signing with Nick Aldis, he snapped, putting Cena through a table and forcing him to sign for a street fight stipulation Cena hadn't agreed to. These heelish moves suggest Rhodes might be aligning with The Rock, setting up a dramatic double turn at SummerSlam. The final boss could return, reveal he's gotten to Rhodes, and cost Cena the title, cementing Rhodes as WWE's top villain. These clues all point to The Rock's potential comeback at the biggest party of the summer.